August 1993. Deep in the Sayan mountains of southern Siberia, a group of kayakers spots something strange along the riverbank. A lone figure, staggering from the tree line, barefoot, her face gaunt, her hands trembling. Her name is Valentina Utochenko. She's covered in blood. But none of it is hers. She's incoherent, hysterical. She screams about death, about madness, about her friends tearing themselves apart. Only days earlier, Valentina was one of 7. The group was led by Lyudmila Korovina, a seasoned survival instructor. Tough, disciplined, revered in the Russian hiking community. Her students? 6 adventurous teens and young adults. Healthy, prepared, trained. Among them, Tatyana Filipenko, Alexei Krivonosov, Denis Schwartz, Victoria Zalesova, Timur Bapanov, and Sayan Ganayev. They entered the Khamar Daban Range, a stunning stretch of Siberian wilderness. Snow-dusted peaks, roaring rivers, thick pine. It was supposed to be a routine trek, beautiful, even peaceful. But Siberia is unpredictable. The group made camp on a high-altitude plateau, exposed, vulnerable. That night, the weather shifted. The temperature dropped. Rain became sleet, then snow in August. Their decision to stay in the open, rather than descend, would prove fatal. The first to fall was Sayan Ganayev. Valentina later said he began vomiting blood. His ears bled, his eyes bulged. He screamed, then collapsed, convulsing. Foam leaked from his mouth. His muscles spasmed. And then he was still. Then chaos. Tatyana tore off her clothes, screaming. Alexei smashed his head against a tree, again and again. Victoria bit her own arm until tendons tore. One by one, they lost control, like puppets with cut strings. Lyudmila Korovina, the guide, began bleeding too, but she held on long enough to scream at Valentina. "Run! Don't look back!" Then she collapsed, her eyes open, frozen in agony. Valentina ran, for hours, maybe days, through snow, forest, fog. No compass, no food. 4 nights alone in the taiga, no sleep, no fire, no sanity. She returned, once, to the campsite. The bodies were still there, twisted, some naked, faces frozen mid-scream. She lay down next to them, hoping to die. But something kept her moving. On the 5th day, starving and broken, she found the kayakers. They didn't believe her at first. How could they? The Russian authorities launched an investigation. But the results? Vague, unsettling. Some blamed hypothermia. But how does cold make people bleed from the eyes? Others suggested mushroom poisoning. Perhaps Amanita muscaria. But Korovina, an expert survivalist, would never allow it. Then came the darker theories. Infrasound, low-frequency vibrations from the wind in mountain passes, known to cause nausea, panic, hallucinations. Some call it the voice of the sea, a whisper only your body hears. Or worse, an accidental exposure to nerve agents, Soviet-era chemical weapons, long buried, now leaking from forgotten test zones. One toxicologist noted, their symptoms match military-grade neurotoxins. But no concrete evidence ever surfaced. No one tested the soil. No autopsy was complete. Just 7 lives, swallowed by the mountains. Only one voice remained to tell the story. Today, hikers still walk the Khamar Daban trails. Some leave flowers where the bodies were found. Others whisper prayers. But when the wind howls through the pass, some say you can still hear screaming. What happened on that mountain? Was it nature's fury, Soviet shadows, or something older and nameless? This was the Khamar Daban Incident, and it remains an open, silent file.